wasn't loud, it wasn't fast, just a glance that seemed to last. You didn't speak, just smiled so small, but something shifted after all. I thought my heart was tucked away, but then you walked across my day. That's when my heart began again, with every word you softly sent, like petals falling in the breeze. You woke a light inside of me. You asked my name, I looked away, afraid of what I'd feel today. But kindness found a quiet place, and love began to show its face. Not fireworks or symphonies, just morning sun through autumn trees. That's when my heart began again. It didn't break, it didn't bend, it simply bloomed beneath your gaze, like springtime chasing winter's haze. I never knew I'd feel so new, so gently pulled, so gently true. And now I walk a softer song, with hope I've held inside too long. That's when my heart began again, a story I could not pretend. No grand beginning, no clear end, just you, just now, just love, my friend. That's when my heart began. I found you where the river bends, where moss and time have long been friends. You smiled like dusk behind the trees, and whispered soft like evening breeze. No road, no map, no trail I knew, but every path still led to you. The forest knew your name before I did. It told me in the way the starlight hid. You didn't speak, but I still heard, in every leaf, in every bird. You touched my hand, the moon turned gold, the night forgot the dark it held. You wrapped the silence round my skin, and I let all the world fall in. You said no vow you made, sang of you in every wood. And when I close my eyes, I find your voice in roots you left behind. Some love is carved in bark and stone, where flowers bloom when we're alone. And though the winds may change their song, what's written there still lingers on. The forest knew your name, and so did I. When stars look down through quiet sky, you may have gone where I can't see, but still you breathe inside the trees. The forest knew your name. I held your hand a little too long, hoping silence might prove me wrong. But sometimes love is not to keep, it only comes to help us sleep. You looked at me with gentle eyes, the kind that say it's time. So I let you go with love. No broken glass, no skies above, just quiet air and softened light, the kind of peace that feels just right. I didn't cry until you turned and left behind the life we learned. But grief, it came not loud or fast, just like a wind that gently passed. We said no vows, but still I know you were my heart's soft echo. So I let you go with love, not holding on, not pushing up, no angry words, no shattered sound, just one deep breath and solid ground. Some people stay through every storm, and some just teach us to be warm. You were a flame that softly burned, a lesson that my soul has learned. So I let you go with love, not as a loss, but as enough. And though you walk a road alone, I send you light to lead you home. I let you go with love. You sat alone with tear-stained hands, afraid to speak, afraid to stand. You wore your hope like porcelain, afraid the world would crack it thin. But love, you didn't break, you bent. And that's the strength you never meant. This is a letter to the girl I was, who tried so hard just to be enough, who gave too much and held too tight, but never stopped believing light. You chased the ones who wouldn't stay and blamed yourself when they walked away. You called your kindness far too loud and tried to shrink to please the crowd. But in that quiet, dim lit room, you planted seeds that now have bloomed. This is a letter to the girl I knew, who kept on going when no one knew. You thought you lost, but you held on, and here I am, 'cause you were strong. I see you now in younger eyes, in all the ways a soft heart tries. And if I could, I'd say it then. You'll find your voice, you'll live again. This is a letter with gentle hands, from where you are to where I stand. You were the start, the truth, the flame, and I will always speak your name to the girl I was. Thank you. I saw you once across the street. Your coat, your eyes, the way you speak. You didn't see me standing there. I turned away, I didn't dare. There's so much time that came and went, so many words I never sent. These are the things I never said, the late night thoughts that fill my head, the quiet cries behind the door, the please don't go I never wore. You said goodbye like morning light, too soft to blame, too quick to fight. I smiled and said, I'll be okay. But men, please ask me once to stay. I held my pride like folded hands and let you leave without demands. These are the things I kept inside, the dreams I buried out of pride, the truths that lived behind my eyes, that slipped away with no goodbyes. But maybe silence had its place, to give us room, to give us grace. And And though I know we're worlds apart, you still pass quietly through my heart. These are the things I never told, how love was young and love was bold. And though it faded with the rain, I never stopped, I just refrained. These are the things I never said. I set your cup out every night beside the lamp beneath soft light. The chair still creaks the way it did. Your book stays open, never hid. They say that time will help me heal, but some of us still need to feel. I still talk to you when no one sees, in whispered thoughts and trembling breeze. I tell you things I never could, like how I stayed, like how I would. I hear your voice in morning rain, radio songs in window panes. And when the sky turns quiet gray, it feels like you just stepped away. You may be gone beyond my view, but every breath still leads to you. I still talk to you each passing day, in folded hands, in words I pray. And though the world moves on outside, you live in me, you never died. I don't believe in letting go, I just believe in letting grow. And love like ours, though out of sight, still tucks me in each lonesome night. I still talk to you, and I still smile when memories come to stay a while. You were the light, you are the truth, and I'll keep speaking just to you. I still talk to you. You didn't come with lightning skies, no sudden storm, no long goodbyes. You just appeared with gentle grace, like sunlight warming up the space. I didn't plan to feel again, but there you were, like whispered wind. You came like morning after rain, so soft, so kind, so free from pain. No promises, no need to try, just breathing underneath the sky. I used to guard this heart of mine like broken glass behind a sign, but every smile you softly gave unwrapped the fear I used to save, and peace place the cold gave in, your warmth began to bloom within. You came like morning after rain, a quiet joy I can't explain. No thunderclap, no grand parade, just something true that softly stayed. I don't know where this road may lead, but now I walk with lighter feet, and all I need is here right now, your laughter like a sacred vow. You came like morning after rain, and taught me how to love again, not with a fire but steady light, like dawn that chases out the night. You came like morning after rain. You could have stayed and watched me break, pretend to care for old time's sake, but instead you walked away and gave me space to find my way. At first I cursed the quiet room, now it feels like it's mine in bloom. So thank you for not staying here, for not pretending, not drawing near. You left me with an empty space, but in it I found my own grace. I begged the stars to pull you back, but now I walk my own clear track. And in the stillness that you left, I filled my chest with deeper breath. You could have stayed and dimmed my light, believing let me love it bright. So thank you for not holding on, for teaching me that love moves on. I bled, I wept, I stood alone, and that's how I became my own. Some people leave to save us all by letting broken pieces fall. And when I see you in my mind, I smile and leave the rest behind. So thank you for not choosing me. It set me loose, it set me free. And though you're just a passing name, I wear my heart without the shame. Thank you. cry when no one sees? Have you found peace in quiet days? Or do old songs still pull you away? I hope you smile with softer lines and rest a bit between the climbs. To the woman I'll become, did you forget where you came from? Do you still dance when no one looks, and press dried petals in your books? Did love come knocking at your door? Or did you learn to need it less than before? Have you forgiven all we've been? The girl who cracked and bloomed again. I hope you speak with kinder tones to every version you've outgrown. To the woman I'll become, do you still chase the setting sun? Or did you learn to simply stay and find the gold in cloudy days? If you forget how far you've come, trace back the roots from where you run. I wrote this song to lead you through a voice that still believes in you. To the woman I'll become, you're not alone, you're not undone. And if you doubt what you are worth, remember all we healed from earth. To the woman I'll become. The film reel clicks, the screen turns white, and there you are in softest light. A crooked smile, a coffee cup, our story framed in closed-up shots. No script, no cue, we played it true, just you and me in faded hues. These are scenes from a love I knew, in whispers, glances, shades of blue. A coat left on a passing chair, your voice like dust still in the air. The record spins, the curtains sway. I see that summer slip away. You brushed my hair behind one ear, then disappeared like sound too clear. Some films don't end with rolling names, just quiet rooms and window panes. These are scenes from a love gone by, like Polaroids that never lie. Your shadow still walks through the frame, but I don't call it hurt by name. The colors fade, the reels unwind, but still you live in frame didn't fall, we just grew quiet through it all, like pages turning soft and slow. We reached the end we didn't know. No storms, no doors left slammed behind, just silence we both learned to find. When it was time to go, we knew no grand goodbyes, no broken hue, just one last look and gentle air, and something gone that once was there. You tied your scarf, I poured the tea, two people drifting out to sea. No bitter words, no love undone, just fading light and setting sun. Some love was never meant to stay, but that don't mean it fades away. When it was time to go, we smiled as if we'd loved just for a while. You touched my hand, I touched your coat, and let our silence be the note. Not all good things are meant to last. Some bloom like spring, then fade like past. But still I hold the way you shined, and thank the stars you once were mine. When it was time to go, we knew, and left behind a love still true. Not every end must feel like pain. Some hearts just learn to love the rain. When it was time to go. I almost called, then changed my mind. The words I had just stayed behind. I held them close like folded notes, too soft to send, too full to float. But late at night they come to stay, the things I meant but couldn't say. What I meant to say was I'm not fine, that I still dream of you sometimes, that when the rain taps on the glass I hear your laugh drift through the past. What I meant to say was I forgive not just you but how we lived, the days we lost, the roads we crossed, the way we won then paid the cost. I wrote you poems I never read, inside the silence that we bled. What I meant to say was thank you too, for every scar and sky so blue, for teaching me that love is real, even if it doesn't heal. I won't disturb your world again, I'm just a whisper in the wind. But if you ever feel me near, know these words were always clear. What I meant to say was I moved on, but carry pieces that belong, And though the pages had to turn, some candles still have light to burn. What I meant to say was love. I saw you in a dream last night, beneath a sky of silver light. You wore the shirt you loved to wear, the one you left upon the chair. You didn't speak, you didn't age, just smiled and stepped across the stage. I saw you in a dream so clear, like time had folded you back here. No final breath, no words to grieve, just one soft look before you leave. We walked along the old back road. The trees still whispered what we know. You held my hand, not saying much, but I still felt that warming touch. I asked you if you missed it too. You nodded once, the wind just blew. I saw you in a dream again, the way we were, the way back then. No heavy hearts, no need to cry, just stars above and long goodbye. I know you rest in quieter skies, beyond where even echoes lie, but still you come through mist and light to hold my soul for one more night. I saw you in a dream, my love, where moonlight falls like wings above. And when I wake with morning's gleam, I'll carry you from that dream. I saw you in a dream. I used to shrink when I walked in, afraid to speak, afraid to win. I bent myself to fit their mold, too soft to fight, too tired to hold. But one day something called my name, a whisper soft, a glowing flame. I'm learning to love me, slow and true, not for someone else, just for the view. The way my laugh curves up the sky, the way I cry, then still ask why. I kept my dreams inside a drawer, like fragile glass I feared before, but now I wear them on my sleeve. They breathe with me each time I breathe. I may not shine the way they do, but all my light is born from truth. I'm learning to love me, not someday, but in the mess of now, the gray. I brush my hair and meet my gaze with softer words and kinder praise. They never taught me how to stay when storms within would lead astray, but now I stand through wind and rain and name my joy, not just my pain. I'm learning to love me, not for show, but for the roots that choose to grow. And if I fall, I'll rise and see that's still a part of loving me. I'm learning to love me. Hey little me with messy hair, drawing stars in midnight air. You used to sing with eyes so wide, before the world taught you to hide. I found your songs in old notebooks, tucked beneath the grown-up looks. This is my letter to the girl I was, who danced alone without applause. You didn't know what life would be, but you believed so easily. I'm sorry I forgot your voice, chose silence when I had the choice. You whispered dreams behind closed doors, but I left them on the floor. Still here you are, a quiet flame, calling back my younger name. This is my letter to the girl I knew, the one who always pushed on through. You held the light when I let go. You never stopped, and now I know. I hope you see the roads we've walked, though some were dark and some were lost. But through it all, you led me true, and I came home because of you. So here's my letter with open skies, with softer hands and clearer eyes. You built the strength in who I am, and now I hold your heart different names, each one stitched from someone's flame. I smiled the way they love to see, but none of them belong to me. I bent like trees in stranger winds, till I forgot where I had been. Now I walk the way back to me, through fields I left, through silent seas. With every step I shed a skin to feel who's waiting deep within. I chased approval like the sun, but burned my wings on what I'd won. I gave too much, then stayed too long, mistaking quiet for being strong. But something small began to bloom, a voice I buried in my room. Now I walk the way back to me, through all the things I tried to be. The girl who danced with bare bruised feet, she's still alive beneath the heat. No map, no sign, no promised land, just learning how to hold my hand. I don't need perfect to be whole, just truth to gather in my soul. So I walk the way back to me, a little cracked but finally free. And when I speak, my voice rings true, not made for them but made for you. I'm walking back to me. You came to me on velvet skies with ocean eyes, and no goodbyes. I reached but never touched your hand, like trying to hold wind or sand. You spoke in echoes soft and low, a name I used to almost know. Was it real or just a dream? A flicker lost in between. You smile like rain that doesn't stay, then turned and slowly slipped away. We danced beneath the silver moon, no song, just silence in its tune. And though your face felt so complete, I woke to find a vacant sheet. Some loves are born inside the mind, like poem stars forget to find. Was it real or just a dream? A shadow stitched in moonlight seam. I breathed If I could choose, I'd choose again. A love that ends when none began. You left no mark, you left no scar, just soft confusion where you are. So if I see you in the haze, I won't reach out, I won't replay. Some love was meant for hearts asleep, like you, a love that felt like sleep, a love that felt like sleep. I saw you there by chance that day, in some old street we used to stray. Your hair was gray, your smile the same, and time stood still when I heard my name. No music swell, no movie scene, just you and me, and in between, when we met again, the world was slow. No flames returned, no winds did blow, but something warm passed through the air, like ghosts that knew we once were there. We talked of jobs, the weather's mood, and tiptoed round old solitude. Your laugh still held a distant song, but now it knew where it belonged. We didn't say what once was true, but both our eyes remembered too. When we met again, the past stayed still, like autumn leaves on windowsills. No need to ask what might have been. The answers swayed in quiet wind. I don't regret, and neither do you. We loved, we broke, we both came through. But in that glance I saw it plain, the love was real despite the rain. When we met again, I felt no ache, just gratitude the heart can't fake. And as we turned to walk away, I smiled for all we didn't say when we met again that day. The screen is dim, the frame is wide, your shadow stands just to the side. A worn out coat, a crooked grin, The film begins where we had been. The colors fade, the reel slows down, but I still see you in this town. These are the scenes we left behind in silent rain, in slowed down time. No voice to cue, no final line, just memories that softly shine. A cafe booth, a song too sweet, the way our knees would almost meet. You whispered dreams like stolen light, then left before the credits night. I press rewind, the tape still plays through every smile we let decay. These are the scenes we couldn't keep, but in my mind they never sleep. They flicker past with vintage grace, like film that won't forget your face. I won't remake. This isn't pain, it doesn't ache. Just moving pictures in my mind of love we paused but never timed. These are the scenes we left behind, too quiet now try and find, but in the hush between each frame you still appear and feel the same. The scenes we left behind. There's dust upon the windowsill, the kind that settles when time stands still. I found your scarf behind the door, like echoes folded in the floor. I almost wrote but didn't dare, so here's my letter to the air. This is the letter I never sent, full of the words my silence meant, 1,000 lines I couldn't say, now dancing where you slipped away. I tell you how the garden grows, how spring still comes, how autumn knows. I'd ask if stars feel cold or kind, if you still hum the song we mind. I'd write of dreams where you appear, still wearing joy, still standing near. This is the letter I never wrote, but kept inside my trembling throat. No need for stamps, no page to turn, just ashes where the candles burn. Some loves don't end, they just shift light from presence into silent night. And though you're gone from what I see, you live in who I've come to be. This is the letter I whisper now, with folded hands and furrowed brow. You may not cannot read, but somehow know I loved you then, I love you so.